Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am the Innkeeper, and today I'll be playing some Planetbase. For those that are unaware, Planetbase is a strategy game where you guide a group of space settlers trying to establish an outpost in a remote planet. I am currently playing the beta test build version of the game, so anything that you see is not representative of the final product. I do have more information in the description below if you are interested, including the Steam page for Planetbase. Fantastic. I have played the tutorial, and it's taught me a lot, but I'm not great, as I usually am at the start of games. So anyway, we are playing on the Class D planet first, which looks a little bit like Mars. Then we got F right here, which is challenging. Looks a little bit like Pluto, maybe a ice planet. 5 milestones to unlock. And then a Class M planet, which is basically a hell planet. I suppose overwhelming right there. It's probably fire, volcanoes, mountains. Well, I mean, the mountains on the others. It's fine. It's fine. There's mountains. There's scary mountains, okay? I'm not sure what these are, but I have to imagine they are the milestones. So yeah. Don't know where the music's gone. That's pretty fantastic. Ooh. Okay, then. I haven't been on this screen before. I've just played the tutorial. I'm not sure if it really matters what location we pick right here. Oh, what's our base going to be called? This is something I should have thought of beforehand. Okay. I didn't know I could actually name my base. Okay, we'll just call it... It has to be an inn name or something. Does it? What would be like a good inn? Well, Space Inn. Well, it can't be called, like, Space Inn. It's sort of like Moon Dust Inn. That is just... That is just... I don't know. I mean, it's a place full of scoundrels and smugglers and people like that. I mean, Moon Dust. I'm not really too sure if I'll go to Moon Dust. I'll probably go to sort of a Moon... No. Moons are us. Are us. I mean, yeah. Moons are us in. We are the Moons are us right there. It's pretty fantastic. It's going to be like 12 hours now of me trying to name the inn. This isn't... Actually, it's always a the. Okay, we'll call it the Moon. Well, it's not really a moon, is it? The... D-Inn. D-Inn, man. I'm not sure if the D-Inn is really indicative. It's fine, we'll call it the inn. Space Inn. The Space Inn. I am just a horrible human being. Anyway, the Space Inn. Start the game. I haven't got a very complex mind, nor a... Well, I'm not very good at naming things. What I'm trying to say right there is click the enter key. Here's our shuttle, currently landing. Fantastic. Giving us a randomly generated plot of land. I think it's randomly generated. Actually, it didn't say anything like that. I shouldn't really assume things. So there we are. Fantastic. Here come our colonists. Now, the colors indicate their profession. We have medics, workers, and engineers, I believe. Then we have, like, 2 little sort of Wally-looking robots. I believe there's another class as well. I can't remember, though. Who's the orange guy? Engineer. Ah, biologist, that's it. So we've got the worker, the biologist, the engineer, and the medic, along with 2 of our little robot friends right here, which is pretty fantastic. They remind me of sort of Wally, or the weird robots that you found in the Star Wars... Oh, God, what is it? The one with Revan in it. the one with Revan in it. I'm a fantastic human being, apparently. For some reason, that's the one Star Wars game I can't remember. That's pretty good. Now, we do need to start building our base very quickly because there is no pause functionality in this game. You can just sort of decrease and increase the speed. You can't go... What the hell was that? This game is quite pretty looking, though. Sort of reminds me a bit of Journey. Like, look at that little mountain over there. I can imagine like a nice little sort of sparkle. It's pretty fantastic. We'll have to go towards the mountain. We can't do that just yet. We seem to have spawned in quite an enclosed area, though. I'm not too sure if we can make our way through this area, but, you know, it's going to be a little bit of trouble. It's fine, though. We can traverse the land. We should really get started, though. We do have interior and exterior parts of the base, too. Oh! Did anyone else see that? There's a meteor strike over there. I wonder if we can interact with that at all. Anyway, we should actually start going. We should make ourselves a airlock. There's a base pad right here, which is pretty fantastic. Let's see. So we want, what's it? Interior structures. So we want an airlock. Where do we want to start it? Like right here? Actually, it's going to be in the way of our shuttle. We can't actually increase the size of our airlock. I think right here's probably a good place. Unfortunately, I can't really decide what direction it goes, but I don't think it really matters anyway. Oh, another meteorite right there. Anyway, I should really be careful. I'm kind of scared right now. So meteor's going to just destroy everything that we have. Let's get an oxygen area, and let's have it sort of like right here. There we can get these connected right here. We click on both of them, have them connect. They're interior buildings, so they will have like a nice little tube that connects them to each other. Now, we do need some exterior buildings for power collection, water extraction, solar, well, power, basically. Power and water extraction. We need, like, sort of a little area for this. I like the idea of sort of getting the back right here. Mostly because I don't think we're really going to be expanding too far around here. I want to sort of make my way into this area, do a little bit of expansion. This area is quite nice as well, probably for the main complex. So we're going to go over here. We're going to have sort of water, which needs to be near the oxygen anyway. And we'll sort of have it take up this land right here. Fantastic. We'll get that connected, even though it doesn't really matter. It's mostly just a little cable right there. So let's see. We got the water extractor. Now, we can increase the size of the items that we place. I can't get a wind turbine because I do need solar panels. And as you can see right here, you can increase the size. You don't really need to. It's sort of, it costs more and have more, more consumption, that kind of thing. Which is pretty neat. It will be pointing in the direction of the sun as well, which is pretty fantastic. I don't really want it to connect to both of these for some reason. I want to sort of use up as much space as possible right here, rather than connect to each other. I don't really know what the purpose is of having these two sort of connect to each other, the water extractor and the solar panel. I don't think there really is. So really, it's just a waste of metal for me to have these connected. So I might want to be careful right there. Now, you can hold tab to actually have these go into outside-inside mode, which is pretty fantastic. I like to look at this from sort of the outs, well, with all the building, yeah, with the whole building, basically. Okay, I'm getting there. Words are not my specialty. It looks quite nice. So we're going to be careful right here, because we've sort of, I mean, we haven't really got ourselves in a bit of a pickle, I would say, because we can get the rest of this stuff connected anyway. It's mostly, actually, I think so. Anyway, yeah, we'll find out. I keep saying anyway. I do apologize. So we get this, we're going to get this connected. Ah, right, okay. So we need to have this connected in order to have the power connect to the rest of the structure right here. Now, we do have oxygen slowly filling up the rest of the complex that we currently have. We need to start more construction work right here. We need a canteen, but we do need to have it connect right here. So I think we want to make something else first. Can we make, like, empty spaces? I don't think we can. And we've got a canteen, oxygen, processing plant, a biodome, which is very important. Storage is probably a good idea. I like the idea of getting one of these sort of set up straight away. Of course, we can't get it connected up to this airlock. So sort of, we've already screwed up in a sense. Simply because the airlock doesn't actually want us to connect up. We can actually destroy this colony ship. We probably want to later on. In fact, doing it right now is probably not. Actually, all the stuff will fall down anyway, so it's kind of pointless. Really, but yeah, we'll get a storage. Where the hell's the storage? Yeah, we'll get a storage, put it right here. Fantastic. We'll get them connected. We want to go over here as well, make a canteen. We'll have that sort of, oh, right in the middle right here. I want it to be sort of a big place, because it looks like it's going to connect to a few things. So we're going to get that connected. We'll get these two connected. We want to be careful with our resource usage right here. And it's actually approaching nighttime. So that means that our power, the solar panel, is not actually going to work. Now, to stop that from happening, we will need to buy some wind farms. And I like the idea of sort of having a big one. Let's just sort of have it right here. There we go. Now I want to be careful with my resource consumption. Simply because, like, we don't have an unlimited amount. So I want to sort of get processing and stuff like that done first. If anything, I've sort of screwed up already by making bigger structures in order to increase our power consumption. Not only that, but we don't have any power anymore. Now we can speed up the game. We're going to go ahead and do that. 4 times speed. Get everything set up. Let's see, we want to get a dorms. Do we want to get a dorm set up straight away? Or do we want to get sort of processing stuff done? Multi-dorm. Multi-purpose leisure and fitness building. Interesting. That's very nice to see. So we're just waiting for our wind turbine to actually fully construct. The tutorial didn't really show off too much of the day-night cycle features. Oh, people are dying from oxygen deprivation. We're all dying from oxygen deprivation. Oh, no. See, that's how great I am. This is great. This is nice right there. So basically, yeah. Don't waste your time talking. Get this stuff done straight away. It'd be great if everyone went inside. The power's now back on. Wind's not there anymore. But now we're sort of getting a little bit of power from our solar panel anyway. Power's just come off. This is great. This is good right there. Tell you what. Let's restart. Can save game apparently. Exit game. Beautiful. We're good at this. Okay. Look, okay. Maybe it was the inn. Okay. We'll change the name. Change the name. Okay. We'll call it the Mars Inn. There we go. I'd go to the Mars Inn. It's a pretty sort of barren Martian terrain. Let's see if it's actually randomly generated. Yeah, it looks like it is. Or at least it pops you off in a different part of a very large map. I'm not really too sure. But there we are. shuttle landing. Hopefully no one dies. Take a drink of water. I feel so bad, okay? The first attempt of humans colonizing other worlds was a complete and utter failure. Simply because of its, commander is fine. Am I the commander? Or am I sort of the mission operator? Is that what I am right there? I'm not too sure. Wow, this is quite an interesting looking area. Let's not waste any time, though. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a airlock. That's a pretty nice place for it. We'll get that set up right away. Oxygen as well. Get that set up. Get the game sort of going at a decent speed. Let's get some exterior stuff started. It's a power collector would be pretty fantastic. We'll get one right here, and I like the idea of having a big power collector, and then we could just sort of get smaller versions of power around. Let's see. I actually can't get that connected to anything else. That's kind of unfortunate. That doesn't really matter, though. We can get these connected. There we are. Fantastic. We also want to get water consumption done as well. Let's see. Base pad. Simple pad that can be used to expand the base. Okay, so a cheap way of expanding the base. Okay, we probably put something there anyway. So let's go ahead and get ourselves some water. Water extractor. We could put that right here by the looks of things. All right there. I think that'll get rid of the rocks, and I think that's what I want to do. Let's get these two connected. I don't really need those two to connect anyway. So there we are. Now we just need water. That's going to get sorted out. Here's our oxygen generator. Let's go ahead and get other stuff selected. Well, built, not selected. Do we want a big canteen? Oh, yeah, right here. Then again, the canteen shouldn't really be like at a corner. If anything, we should want to put a mine right here. Let's see. A hint, power grid. There we go. We got a little hint. That's our power grid right there. We are connected to this building. We're just waiting for the water to finish off, and then we should be all good to go. Let's see. Now, we want to get our canteen set up. Canteen right here. Sure, why not? Let's get that set up right here. Get that connected. We want to have a sleeping quarters. And this is a dead-end structure. So, basically, you can't connect it to anything else after you've placed it. So, well, it can only connect from in one direction. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, no, not the musicians. Musicians? The artists, musicians, whatever you want to call them, that's fine. The band. And there we go. It's all good right there. Colony ship, still unpacking right there. It's pretty nice to see. Everyone's just carrying around these little boxes. Little astronauts they are. You know, they're all multi-purpose right now. They're all doing sort of the same job. But eventually, that won't be the case. Now they're going into the airlock, as you can see. Click tab to go in and out. Fantastic. They're just all chilling out. It's fantastic to see. Let's see. What's everyone like right now? Sort of oxygen's fine. Mostly nutrition and water seem to be a little bit low. Connecting the canteen up, which is pretty good. Now we can add stuff to our canteens right here. Big tables, small tables, water fountains, this kind of stuff. Food as well, which is nice to see. Don't want to go too crazy with this because we don't have a limited amount of plastics. So the resources that you have are metals, bioplastics, meals, which is just food, spares, which is used to sort of keep and maintain all of your outside equipment, and robots. There, I don't know why I said robots in a strange way. And medical supplies, which are used to keep everyone nice and healthy. It's nice and fantastic. There we are, dorm right here. Let's make sure we get a few beds. We'll get like 2 beds. We don't need to be crazy right here. There we are. Oh, let's go out of this. Fantastic. Do we need anything in this? No, we can just recycle it. It's probably time that we recycle. Oh, there you go. Our power consumption is... It's not bad. I think we should be alright by the time it's daytime, but there's no sort of proper day-night cycle right here. So I'm a little bit scared, but it's, you know, it's a nice little effect as well. Nice little cosmetic effect on the outside to sort of tell you how much power there is left. Let's destroy this colony ship, get a few extra resources from it. Looks like we had... Yeah, it looks like it dropped off a few extra metals right there, which is nice to see. Probably a few spares as well. So this is looking all good. We want to get a mine set up as well. This needs to be on the outside, so we probably want to have it over here. Let's see. We're actually on the inside stuff right here. It's not really a bad idea. We'll get a cabin, which I guess are they single rooms? Sleeping facility where each bed is owned by a colonist. Yes, it's sort of specific areas. Got a bar. Fantastic. I like that. Multi-dome. We've got the canteen. Processing plant. Biodome. Biodome is essential. We do need this to make food. We're going to get it right here. Oh, power is critical. 1,000, but it looks like the sun's about to come up. Feels like it anyway. So we should be all right. What is this? Base management. So there we go. We've got a bunch of statistics right here. The tutorial didn't really show you much about this stuff. So I guess we'll look at those later on, or I'll try and learn them later on. What's the game speed at right now? 4? We'll leave it at 2. I feel confident with 2. You're currently very tired. Everyone's sleeping. Water is becoming a bit of a problem. We're not making much, are we? Now we need to look at the stats. Okay, so we've got stats right here. Let's see. So this is welfare is poor, apparently. It's nice to see. Charts. Let's see. Can we look at water? Where's our water? Right. Or alcohol, apparently. Oh, and the power just came off. Fantastic. And now the sun is up. So we should be good, right? I feel like we should be. So this is day 5. And it looks like the daytime's about to start. Okay, so when the bar fills up, the time of day changes. Okay, that's good. And this is our wind right here. So there we go. We're back online. Everything is connected. Everyone's quite tired now as well. Let's go down to the lowest speed just so we don't fall behind too much. Our biodome is still under construction. There we are. Right, let's go ahead and get ourselves... I think we need a mine. Are we running low on metals? Not necessarily metals. I want to use a little bit more of our money to get this biodome nice and ready to go. What else do we need for it? I think we've got everything. People are just being a little bit slow. Here's our Wally robot right here. CNT2. Can we rename these guys? Can we rename anyone? What's your name? Are you just called Worker? Lucinda Kaser. Kaser? Sure. Hello, Lucinda. There we are. Fantastic. Hopefully there's a naming feature at a later date. There we are. Biodome under construction. Meteor just landed right there. It's making me a little bit nervous. Right, let's get a wind farm going just so we're ready in case that ever happens again. I like the idea of getting a small one. I think 1 metal is fine. 1 metal plus I think 1 metal to make the passage right there. That's all good. I'm just sort of a little bit worried that we'll have another one of those situations. We probably won't. Because I think the power collector's sort of got enough to go over the night. But you never know. We'll see what happens. It's gonna make it sort of a certainty. So it should be alright. Biodome still in construction. It's actually low on oxygen. So how's our oxygen right now? So water consumption is 1. It produces oxygen... start again. Generates oxygen for approximately 20 people. Power consumption of 1 kilowatt. This is when the stats start to become very important. It's a quick save functionality. Right, let's do that. There we go, quick save. That makes life so much easier. Right, so I feel pretty good. You know, we got a base going on right here. It's a shame we can't pause and have a little look around. We're going to have a mine, sort of like right here. Actually, that's a good point. So let's go to our exterior structures. Let's build a mine. There we are. Fantastic. So mines can... Well, we have miners, which are colonists, and also robots, which can be used as miners. And we gather metals. Now, those metals need to be processed. This is the same sort of processing scheme that the game seems to have. Similar to Factorio, where you got to get the resources, take it to the plant refines it in some way, and then you take it somewhere else to actually use the refined goods to make stuff, or the refined goods can just be used to make buildings. It's pretty fantastic. Here's our wind farm right here, little world thing. There we are. Very nice. That looks very strange, that mine right there. I think the full build looks a little bit like an Imperial garrison, so I like the idea of the Empire sort of above us right there. That's quite nice. 2 Star Wars references. Well, one and a half Star Wars references, because I think the start wasn't really a clear reference to anything. Right, there we go. Let's get ourselves some food. Now, we do need starch-based foods in order to make bioplastics. So I think it's a good idea to sort of get one of these. I think the rice pad is probably a good idea. It's high maintenance, but high production, so we can rely on it. But I guess for the maintenance part, I guess we want something a bit sort of low maintenance. Okay. A hydronic vegetable pad starcher. You know, we'll get something that doesn't really have any downsides or upsides. Just sort of generic. Now, we do need to have some normal foods. I like the idea of getting some tomatoes set up. Get some trees if we want to, but we don't really need those. Some medicinal pads. We don't need those just yet, because we're not really going to do anything with medicine for a little while. Do we want more food? A hydroponic vegetable pad. Slows production, slow maintenance. Slow production, slow maintenance. I think maize is probably an alright idea. Or potatoes. Yeah, we'll get some potatoes. What do we have right now? Tomatoes and wheat. I've already got wheat. I guess we're alright. Maybe some lettuce. Or onions. Let's get some onions. Fantastic. Right, let's go out right here. Let's see. What's our canteen like? There actually is a little camera functionality right here, which is a little bit interesting. Actually, if we go out right here. Alright, click on this. Gives us sort of a little camera view. what's going on. We can sort of move around. It's very nice. The outside looks quite good. It's a beautiful day. Just heard a door open right there. Everything's sort of all orange. It's very sort of creepy looking in a weird way. Well, it's not really creepy. If it was all white, then I might be a little bit creeped out. But I guess we're all right here. And we didn't see anyone move in. That's a damn shame. Can they not go in because there's a door in the way? It's not really a door. It's a meal maker. Oh. Okay, that sounded very close. So we are just sort of making all these foods right now, or hoping to actually make some foods. Here's our beds right here. Do you need anything special? Looks like you're all right. As for miners, let's see. 4%. Producing 4% metals. Okay. I'm not sure if there's a maximum amount of mining type. Well, I'm not sure if we can extinguish. Is extinguish the right word? Not really. There's a word. I'll find it later on. But there we go. Beautiful. Saturate. That's it. I wonder if we can saturate our mine. See, I found it just then. That's pretty good. What else can we make? So, a monolith. An epic and totally pointless symbol of achievement. Wow, that is a monolith. That is a pointless symbol of achievement. Right. Let's go back to our exterior right here. We actually want interior storage. This will make life a little bit easier when we want to move food and that lot around. I like the idea of it sort of being right here next to the... This is hydroponic bay. Biodome. Pretty much close, isn't it? Storage, I think, is a good idea. So, let's see. Like, right here might be better. It's a shame I can't get it connected up to both of them. But I guess it really doesn't matter. I think right here is a much better place for it, though. Yeah, we're going to do that. Storage, bit of a pointless thing. Yeah, it's not really pointless. We could probably have another airlock here, though. I like the idea of that. We do need to have multiple airlocks, and I think this is going to decrease travel distance to get to the mine. This should be pretty good. So we're going to get one of those set up soon. We actually need to find something to connect it to first. I think we should get it connected up to the factory or processing plant. There we go. A facility to process raw resources into usable materials. So we want to get this all set up probably right about here. Fantastic. There we are. And then let's go ahead and get ourselves a airlock. And we can get that set up. Oh, it's a shame we can't change the direction of it. I'm sure we can. Placed in existing... I'm going to try and change the direction of it. That's what I'm trying to do. Apparently not. I imagine that's... I imagine there's a control for it. Can't go to an options menu. That's the quick save. We'll make sure to quick save. What's our power right now? I think we're pretty good. I'm not just sure if the day-night cycle changes in any way. I have to imagine there are a few events. Random stuff like that. Like maybe eclipses, random things. I like the idea of that. Although I'm not too sure if there are any moons around Mars. So, I'm not sure if that's really going to work. I don't know much about space. Wow, I say that. It's interesting, but I don't remember it. So, it's kind of annoying, really. Food production, though, is underway. We have Gilbert Swanson. You know, not Gottfried. Thankfully. Say thankfully. Don't mean thankfully. Kind of wish he was here right now, actually. There we go. Oh, it's changed direction. So, why has it changed direction? Oh, it's seemingly random. Oh, okay, then. I mean, it's alright, I suppose. Do you want to get rid of this? Shame we can't. I mean, right here is alright. Can we get it a little bit closer? Yeah, there we go. So we can get these connected. Nice little airlock. Looks like it's changed direction, which is a little bit annoying. But there we go. That's all fine. Oh, look at this, though. It's a nice little pattern from the light projecting inside right here. That's quite nice. It's like a saucer. Well, I'm not saying we're aliens, but we might be... Well, we are aliens. Yeah, we are on a... This isn't Earth. This is a different planet. It's not our planet. We are aliens. So there we go. That's all good right there. Let's check out the inside. Anyone sleeping? I do have a little bit of trouble selecting the person on the bottom bunk. Can't seem to do it. But oh, here we go. Maybe we can from this end. Nope. Doesn't look like it. This is a little bit interesting. What's our resources out right now? Still got quite a few metals. Bioplastics are running low. Medical supplies are alright. Meals, I think we should be getting a decent amount of. Let's look at our stats screen right here. Let's see what we can really do. So, okay. So we click on them. Meals are going down. They're not going up. Alcohol's not really going anywhere. Metals seems to be going straight ahead right now. Alright, we click on them and they show up. Okay, then. So we can make sort of charts right here. And we can compare them. So I like the idea of sort of keeping all these things up. Like starch and bioplastic. You know, keep them up. See what's going on right there. Make sure production is all good. And we're maintaining everything fairly well.